Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we managed to get into the Vault of Sarth, and though we weren't able to help the monks with dealing with the magic defences that had been set up, they sorted that out themselves, we did get another clue pointing us towards Elvandar and Tomas, and to get there, the game has hinted that we need to go to the area around Lamat. Now remember, from a lot earlier in the game, Chapter 1... Ooh, Gorath stopped and stared off in the distance. Look at that tree over there. The lower limbs have all been hacked off. That either means we're near someone's property line, or someone was ensuring they had an unobstructed view of the area. If we continue in this direction, we should proceed with great caution. There's an encounter that we missed, but if you remember way back in Chapter 1... the dwarf that we spoke with was talking about clearing out a collapsed bit of mine. That's probably the best lead we've got. It has been quite a while. So, Owyn's stealth ability has improved. Where's this encounter? Okay, the party's stealth ability has improved. The party's stealth ability has improved again. And now we're in the fight. Dogs and moredhel. Moredhel with crossbows. Is it a poisoned crossbow? Let's find out. It's not! Oh, I'm so happy about that. Right, take out the dog. And you're just gonna have at me. You hit the dog. Okay, don't hit the dog. You hit the dog. There we go, dog down. The moredhel, easy to take care of compared to them. Right, let us have at thee. And just start hitting you with Staff Bonk. We have a lot of health and stamina, and I'm really, really glad for that. Okay. There we go. We actually probably want to rest at the inn in Lamat. Make sure we have full health before we... Are you trying to run? You know what's actually going to work, because I thought we'd defeat this enemy faster. Oh well, we only get a couple of moredhel worth of loot. What do you have? You have... I mean, we can sell the bow. Absolutely sell the crossbow, because Lamat is close by. So there are 2 bodies here. Oh, we also want that. That's dragon plate. We would like some dragon plate, please. We will also repair the dragon plate. We will also fix up this weapon. And we will apply the poison. As always. Right, that went pretty well. I don't remember if they'll take my armor, but we'll absolutely try and sell it. Right, we're going west right now, which is the way we want to go to get to Zun. I don't think Zun has the store we want, but Lamat does. Yabun absolutely does have a store that will take our dragon plate. So, double check. I always forget what the store in Zun is. Herbs. Right, they're not going to take it. They're absolutely not going to take it. Right, up we go. And the Cadal is that way, I think. It's getting dark. We can rest. You're nearly at full. Or full enough. Right. Oh no, this is the... no, this is the way to Lamat. Okay, Lamat is here. So let's go look for supplies. Go to the shop. Sell this crossbow that we don't need. For 155. Will you take this? No, we are definitely going to be heading north then to sell that in Yabun. No way am I leaving that in my inventory. Oh, no. No. Right, Yabun is just up the road. Meow. We're not going to find any encounters. Yabun is here. Here it is. And the store is right there. Hello, Crossroads! Long time since we've been... Actually, it hasn't been that long. 219 sovereigns. Perfect. Now we can do this. You fix this up. That has 20 uses, this has 18. Do I want another armorer's hammer? I maybe want another whetstone. Haggle? Sure. That dragon plate, by the way, 1,625. Not bad. Right. Back we go. And we're definitely going to rest at the inn. And we're also going to rest on the road. No reason to worry about resting on the road. We're also going to apply some herbal pouch healing once we go to the inn. Lamat is here. Let us use this. There we go. And forward we go. Lamat. We'll go to the inn. We are always pleased to have guests of your eminence. How may the Blue Wheel Inn be of service to you? Makala? We met a Serani young Krondor named Makala. Do you know anything about him? He is a Great One of the Assembly of Magicians. Beyond that, I know little, as the Great Ones do not communicate with the Lesser Folk. Lesser Folk? Those who are not of the Assembly, or those who are not lords or ladies of the Serani Empire. It would be improper that a person such as I should speak to one of his rank unless he is asked a question of me. This is the way of my former people. Dubal tells me you're quite the entertainer. Any chance I could hear one of your Serani jokes sometime? Dubal tells many people many things. Some things he says are true, other things he says not as true. I merely repeat what I have heard from those of the garrison. That's fine, I'm easy to please. Your will, Lord, though I should warn you, there is a different, how should I say, aesthetic to Serani humour. You might find it puzzling, but as you requested, I shall endeavour to entertain you. During the reign of 44 times Emperor Hijakama, the lords of the minor houses of Amatu, the Zudu Makal, and the Hebatakai were summoned to the holy city for an audience with the warlord. The Amatu, knowing the warlord to be allied with the Ebon Fist Party, decided that they would present the warlord with a woman of the reed life. The Zudumakal were richer, however, and decided they would buy the warlord a fine wooden sword from the Choja hive on the estates of the Kinu. But the Hebatakai paid the greatest price of a day, and rode into the warlord's estate astride a ferocious Herolth. Immediately, the Herolth consumed the reed-life prostitute and began destroying the warlord's estate. Using the blade given by the Zedu Makal, he beheaded the beast, but broke his blade in the process. When he had seen what had become of his fine gift, he exclaimed, "Turakamu be praised! The Emperor shall love his new shoes!" That was, well... To be honest, I didn't understand anything you said after the word rain, but you told it well, I'm sure. I think we have a joke where if we wanted to go back and get those sovereigns, we could. Thank you for your services, Sumani. You have a wonderful establishment. Your patronage honours us. Goodbye. I promise if I'm ever in Lamat again, I'll be sure to drop in for a bit of something to eat. Right, we need barmaid. Let's get some rations. Let's haggle for some rations. That's cheap rations. Right. Share with the party. That puts us at, just take those. Like that. Then we shall rest at the inn. We shall rest. And the romance of travelling. Yep, same rate. Nope. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. We are, for the first time in a long time, at full health. And full stamina. Also, 80 out of 80 and 85 out of 85. You are tough. You are very tough. Right. We're going to save. I don't remember where that joke is used. I don't remember. I really don't. We should also save on a new slot. It's probably not worth going to get, though. The best will probably just get sovereigns out of it. And I don't want sovereigns. We have 14,000 of those. Think we're good on the sovereign front. What we want to do is we want to go to the Mac Mordain Cadal, which I think is over here. Yep, we're going in! Now, first things first, of course, we're going to immediately, eat into our stamina by doing that. They were not alone. Gorath's pulse quickened as he saw a lone figure approach, but when it became apparent they were not being attacked, he relaxed a bit, squinted slightly in an attempt to see who was about to join them. I heard you coming down the passageway, and for a moment I thought you might be another of them beasties come to rattle me bones. I suppose we're all a wee bit jumpy down here as yet. Hope we didn't startle you too badly. We were just looking around for a way to get to Elvandar. I think I'd heard once it was on the other side of the Grey Towers. You've found the way! These mines stretch all the way from one side of the Grey Towers to the other. We had a collapse here, but we broke through about half an hour ago. I saw my brother McCanna for the first time in months. Oh, but there's some tragic loss too. There was a falls in the caverns, and the passages to it were terrible damaged. I don't know that we'll ever see it again. Terrible, terrible mess those Braknur made. But we can get through to Elvandar. Aye, but I advise you to stick to the main passages, as there's some windy bits that can cause some humans distress. As a common, we wouldn't let you go alone as you get lost. But only the major passages have been cleared. You'll do safe now. Before we go, could we ask you a few questions? I don't see why not. What you need to know, laddie? Let's ask about Elvandar. After we leave the Mac Mordain Cadal, which way will we take to Elvandar? I haven't been there. You don't think for a moment it's going to be as easy as that now, do you, lad? The elves don't exactly invite the rest of the world in for pleasant tea parties, and I think they'll take particular exception to your moredhel friend there. Oh, he's not moredhel, he's an elf who doesn't know the way to Elvandar? I'm no fool, and you'll be an even sorrier whelp if you try that one on the wall leader Tomas's border rangers. They'll have the both of you hanging by your ankles from a tree in a sparrow's fall. If what I hear from my brother McCanna is true, they may even have cause to shoot your friend on sight. Why? What would they have against Gorath? Not him personally, again, the moredhel. I'm not sure of the details, but I heard the moredhel are pressing the borders near Merlin. I'm sure my brother McCanna can tell you more about it than I. If he's not still in the Cadal, he may be on the road to Caldara. Thank you. It's time we should get going, I suppose. Gorath and I both have quite a bit to attend to. Don't we all? But a happier day I've not long had. If you wish to be going on through to Elvandar, just keep following your nose west till you see daylight. How would you say thank you in your native tongue? I don't think you could get your tongue around it, or I'd tell you, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Good travelling to you. Thank you, then. Gorath, why don't you lead the way? So, west. And I think the westernmost point that we can go to is... there. That was where the Braknur was, I think. Way back when we dealt with it in Chapter 1. So let's, think about... Also, we could open up that box that did we open up that box? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have anything that we really have to worry about. Let's go this way and make our way all the way over to the Braknur. Or where it was. If there's another Braknur, we know how to deal with it. It's called Despair Thy Eyes. We have not used Despair Thy Eyes, by the way, for a very long time. So this way now. This way is new. And leads to a new location. The stairwell spiraled downward. Well, inquired Gorath, shall we? Yes. They descended noisily. Several times Owyn nearly lost his footing on the mossy steps, but fortunately caught himself before sending them all tumbling down the dwarven stairwell. At last, they emerged into a large corridor. New location! New location means new dangers. Dangers appropriate for the chapter we are in. So, we're gonna have to be careful now. We could have easily done the stuff in Sarth a lot earlier than we did, but here, this is all Chapter 6 stuff. And this is a dead end with nothing in it. Right, let's be cautious. And keep moving. And while they said stick to the main passageway, we're not going to stick to the main passageway. A Gilder's passkey. That is a virtue key. That is a noble's pass key. That is a gilder's pass key. There we go. We have it here. Ah, bad guys. We're set then. Let's just hope our advance is undetected or our advantage will be lost. And lost it will be if we didn't click that. Right. Someone or something screamed a warning. We have two? Just two bandits? This doesn't seem like a tricky fight. That's because it's not a tricky fight. Oh my, that was not a tricky fight. That is already done. Right, what do you have? Rations. I mean, I'll take them because we have a pile of rations already. That armor, however, and that weapon, totally useless. Herbal pouch, though. I will actually take that. We could use that. But otherwise, tiny box. It's locked. Well, before we go and check that out, we need to scent of Sarig. I always select Eye of Ishap first. Nope, it's fine. And we can pick it because max lockpick. Ooh! Okay, just that. This is good loot. I'm gonna take all this. We could just teleport back to Krondor and sell all of that. Oh, that's some good loot. We're definitely going to have to make a couple of trips out of here. I mean, not that we need to, because money really isn't a problem anymore, but I'm not going to say no. Hi, I'm going to say no to you, though. We're set then. I just hope our advance is undetected, or our advantage will be lost. That is a phrase that is probably going to be burned into my brain forever. Ah! They sort of knew we were coming, but again, it's only 3 bandits. This is really not difficult. Like, I was really expecting harder. Like, we have fought much more difficult encounters. We fought them on the road, we fought them by Maddox Cross. This is easy. This is probably the calm before the storm, though. What do we have here? Tiny amount of money. Don't need those weapons, not even going to grab them. Tiny amount of money, again. Don't need to grab the weapons and armor. Totally worthless. I mean, I'll take the key. We don't need the key either. But we've got it. That's some rock. And over here is a side passage that we are absolutely going to take. But not too quickly, because problems with holes and death and everything else. Hi! This is a big group of people. This is more something I should be worried about. But we are set then. Oh look! More of those worshippers. They have a wizard. Okay, this is a little more worrying. So, no correction, they have a terrible wizard. And now they have a dead wizard. That was an unfortunate attack for them. Ah well, we'll just kill them. Ha-ha! That wizard could have been a problem. They put way too much of their power into that fireball, however. And we win! Owyn's defense is increased. We didn't even use the defense ability, but it is now at 88%. Remember when that was bad? Now it's only 1% lower than Gorath's defense. What's here? We have terrible loot. Okay, herbal pouch. We'll absolutely use that at some point. You have restoratives. Okay, they are worth taking. Like, they are absolutely worth taking. So, we'll take the restoratives. And there's you. Oh! Hi, Dragonplate. How you doing? Think we might want to leave here. Also, reapply the poison. And, get that Dragonplate sold. Dragonblade is good loot. Then again, we do have... Oh no, we'll have no space once we take the Dragonblade. We have no space now. Okay, we're definitely popping out to do some selling. We could actually... Is there a store nearby? There is. We could just go straight to Krondor. That's a big... Then again, where are we going to find somewhere to sell the gems? We're going to have to, find a place to sell the gems. We may end up travelling to Krondor and back. It'll be worth it in the long run. And so, when we come back, folks, continuing to go through the Mac Mordain Cadal, and finding tons of loot that we definitely want to sell. Oh my, this loot. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.